Hi, my Cancers. Welcome to your monthly reading. And I want to start with something really quick. It's going to be the astrological aspect, just reminding you guys that planets influence in the tarot. So that's why every single card represents a planet or a zodiac sign. So it's quite important for you to listen to this part because you can get more information. Not only what you get from the cards, but more information about the astrological part. So let's start. In January 4 and in January 5th, we have two important energies that are going to be located on your seventh house of love and love, marriage, and relationship, personal and business relationships. So it is important for you to know that this is a great month when you need to make changes. So, make changes when it comes to your love life. Um, because they can be quite positive. You need to spice things up a bit when it comes to your relationship. Focus, focus in yourself. Focus in others. Um, Mainly in others. I think you need to connect when it comes to relationships and in your marriage. Like spice it up a bit. In January 6th, we have Venus. You have Venus entering your sixth house. So the great thing about Venus is that Venus is bringing this love for things, especially when it comes to your diet and get better taste about food and getting information about things that you really love. Venus is going to bring it to you and enjoy. I mean, more of the things that you really would have loved to do it, before. I think you're going to start enjoying it now. Like I would say, like new routine of exercises, diet, um, one of those things. On January 21st, we have a lunar eclipse, which is another eclipse going on, and it's going to be in the second house, which is about your personal savings, and it has to be with your finances. So there's quite a lot of changes when it comes to your personal savings and inheritance. Maybe you hear something about your family going on to a period of finances, like maybe uh, changing one thing to another, bank accounts or stuff like that. But there are going to be changes in it, especially when it's your money, your personal savings. On January 24, we have a Mercury now moving from Capricorn, that it is going to be the beginning of the month. And then at the end of the month on January 24, like I said, is going into Aquarius. So it's moving from your seventh house towards your eighth house. So now you're going to have a little bit more of entrance of money, maybe coming from the outside. Maybe someone is going to help you out with some money in the sign, which is going to be, good for you. And Mars is going to be Mars, the planet of action, is going to be in your 10th house of reputation. So your image at work and how you deal with your bosses. So I think you need to take actions right now when it comes to that area of your life. And if you want to get a job and want to look good in front of your bosses and your colleagues and whatever, just make sure you take the right actions and do not procrastinate, because then it can hurt your image. So let's go towards your I'm having trouble with this. So okay, so let's see if I can keep it straight here. Okay, fine. It's gonna be a little twisted, but I'm having trouble with this. Okay, so this is the foundation of the entire reading, and it's the Hermit. So this is telling me that you guys are going to be very much over analyzing things. And when I say over analyzing things, because you guys are going to, or are actually now, isolating yourself. I think you guys are isolating yourself, trying to look or search for the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think something is part of you, or something in the relationship, I think you feel like is missing. In the recent past, I do see the Ten of Cups and I do see fulfillment. However, in the present, or basically the central card for you this month, is the Five of Pentacles. And it's sad to see this because the Five of Pentacles, it really kind of like talk about feeling abandoned, being left in the cold. And what I think it is that everything is in your head. And what I'm saying that is because things are not quite bad. I think you're going to be passing through a lot of things, and maybe you feeling you have a lot of responsibilities, maybe around the third week of this month of January. And maybe you feel like the other person you with is having too many responsibilities. Maybe he's not giving you enough attention. And you kind of like feeling like, okay, where is this going with this relationship? And you feel like you're trying to balance things out between maybe your work and your love life, or the other person is trying to balance things out between their work and love life and the relationship with you. But I do see someone else here, maybe a person who is a fire sign, specifically could be a Sagittarius, because this person kind of like jump in from the outside to help you out with this. Because the energy of the Mother of Wands or the Queen of Wands is someone who focuses on the desires and goals and is very independent, optimistic, and that's why I put it as a Sagittarius, because of the optimism. So I think this person is really trying to bring some optimism in your optimism in your life. And this person is gonna be a little bit full of energy and bring that energy to you and positivism, because I do see like you're gonna feel like you're gonna need that help. And at the end of the month, I see the Sun of Cups in reverse. And the Sun of Cups reverse is a very interesting card, because what it's saying over here is like, yeah, there's no romance. The fire is fading out, and it's fading. And I see like basically feeling like jealousy. I just feel like someone is being jealous. Someone is being moody. Someone is jumping into conclusions before the facts. So I think the main problem over here is that you're overanalyzing things, and maybe you see things that are not there in a certain way, or your partner is being jealous and feeling like you might be cheating or something like that is not happening. So I just want to be realistic here. I think it's you who causing this to yourself in a certain way, and you're overanalyzing things. Maybe it's not like there's someone else in the picture. It's a lot of responsibilities over someone's shoulder. It's either yours or the other person. But at the end of the month, I do see jealousy, and I do see moodiness, and I do see people jumping into conclusions. So be careful in the communications with the person you are with, and try not to, jump into conclusions too fast. Just hold in there, okay? And I do see there's a problem here, which I was saying, like it doesn't seem like it's a quite bad relationship or whatever. I just feel like you feel like something is missing. We have the Sun and the Emperor reversed. The Emperor is a card that is structured, means someone who is very practical. And in this case, it's very hard to be practical for you. And I do see with the Sun together, the two cards fell off. And I'm like, okay, it's saying something you feel like it's missing. Your happiness might be, kind of like fogged by this energy. And I think it is because you're seeing things that are not quite there. I mean, with this card, it's just telling me that, like, I think you're overanalyzing things for no reason. And some of you, I can say, some of you actually being too strict. And that's why it's causing all this feeling of loneliness and feeling like, oh my God, he is not paying attention to me. I'm alone. I'm the one who has to take care of everything, or I have too many things to worry about that to be with you. Some of the sort of that thing. Okay, so now let's talk about the love life for my lonely people. So I do see here, look at these cards for the singles. I do see something new going on here for you, my single. I mean, not single, I mean lonely, that you are lonely. So for my people that are lonely, we have the key, we have the clouds, and we have the stork, we have the doggy and the child, and we have the whip. This is telling me like, yeah, I mean, there's opportunities, but the opportunities in love are kind of like being a little fuzzy. There's a lot of misunderstandings and disruptions that you've been having pretty much in your love life for my, you know, lonely people here. But things are going to get better. You know, I think you might meet someone, or someone is coming around for you. Could be from the past, or things are going to get, things are going to get a little wild, I would say. I see you probably can't meet someone because this is like newness or something like that. So it has to be with sensuality and sexuality here involved. So you guys might find someone that is, getting you very excited about the relationship, you know what I mean. And I do see opportunities here to maybe not consolidate a relationship for something really, really serious, but to have fun. Okay, so but it doesn't mean that it cannot grow into something serious, right, in the future. I just want to let you know that. And when it comes to work, there's some cards came up here, and first we had the four of the clover. We have the clover, we have the sickle, and we have the mice. And then I clarified a little bit, and then we came up with the anchor. It came up with the anchor, and then the ring and the sun. And this just telling me right here, it's so clear if you see it this way. There's opportunities for you. And all this sadness and anxious anxiety and all this depression, I'm pretty sure you guys have had some issues financially, and that's why you guys are feeling the way you're feeling, especially with your partner. Like, it's struggle a bit. So maybe you're feeling like that you're not having enough money, or you're feeling like, oh no, I guess my partner is like taking care of the situation, or whatever it is. But in a couple, and if you're alone and single and whatever it is, I just feel like you were feeling like, okay, I'm not having luck. But it could be someone that I just said before, right? Like someone in fire sign too can help you out, especially because the clover means good luck, and good luck represents Jupiter, and this card can represent Jupiter as a Sagittarius and fire sign. And that is kind of like helping you to get a stable job. And you might realize that you get a job, or you might get exposed to a new type of job that is going to be stable. So if you've been looking for a job, this is the time that you need to apply for jobs. Just letting you know, because the luck is here. And if you already have a job, well, things are gonna be better. Maybe you're going to have a little bit more responsibilities too. And the sun is right there saying, you know what, well, it just doesn't matter. If you've been trying to sign a contract or consolidate a job or a contract about something, or you're gonna get it. The sun says that you're gonna get it. So this is a great card, happiness, and things are gonna happen for you. So good. You're overanalyzing things, my Cancer. What is your card of guidance? Is the Empress, and it's just like it says it all. This just says it all. The Empress is an energy that have to be with the birth of new ideas, connection with others by nurturing, caring, and supporting all around you. So you're gonna have that support mainly for probably this person that I'm talking about that might be a fire sign, and it not necessarily can be a fire sign or a Sagittarius, but anyone with any sign over here. Okay, it could be you're dealing with any sign, because I have 4 elements here. So the Empress is saying, you know what, explore, go out, enjoy what you have, when the universe is giving you. You're not being positive. You need to start seeing things in a positive way, because that's why the cards over here, you know, like the clover says a lot. The mother one says a lot, you know, and this energy of Jupiter around is going to help you, this optimism. So just feel it, enjoy it. You need to also uh, be open to your about your feelings. So they're saying express your feelings to your partner, express your feelings to your friends, express your feelings how you feel at work. Like be more open. With the Empress, it means be open to communications. Okay, say how you feel. Okay, I feel sad. I feel depressed. So say it. You are making things up of something that it might not be exactly what you think it is. All right, so just open up and see what the other person says to you, and just keep it cool. No screaming, nothing. Don't get mad, don't get upset, don't get too jealous, don't get in that mode. Just, you know, just keep it cool. So Cancer, if you new, thanks for subscribing, and don't forget guys to activate the bell so you don't miss any of the uploads that I do about the tarot new guidance. And don't forget to please give me a like, comment, and help me to help others by sharing this video so I can help others with my guidance and help them to see all this stuff, you know, see things from another perspective, okay? And bring more joy into their life. So I sending you a big kiss, much love, much light, and happy new year. Don't forget your intentions for this year, that everything is going to be perfect and we're going to have a lot of abundance, just like this Empress card. All right, ciao, see you next year.